the percentage of lawyers calling AI a major threat to the unauthorized practice of law has jumped to 50% in 2026, up from 36% of lawyers surveyed in 2025. More professionals than ever believe that AI will materially affect jobs, billing, revenue, and even the need for legal or tax professional services. So, Sam, what do you think about this one?
Here's the reality. People are using AI instead of financial advisors, lawyers, I had 2 or 3 years of experience just coming out of college. I've passed my bar exam, I've passed my XYZ exams, and I've now got some general information on like how to get things done. That's the level that people are asking questions at right now. That's not a level of specialization that you're in, meaning that the information and how you're giving the advice is going to automatically change. That said, there's some really foundational pieces that are not going to change, like the relationship. The relationship's not going to change. Communication has always been the dagger in a business. I actually just saw a post from a lawyer last week saying, hey, we did great work, but we didn't communicate with the client and they didn't like us. They left a bad review because we just didn't communicate enough. And the reality is you have to do the fundamentals correctly. If they feel like they can get a faster answer or a better answer for what they're wanting, for instance, on a financial advisor, someone came up with their own financial plan using ChatGPT of how to do it and then passed it to the financial advisor and said, hey, can you make updates to this? And it's like, no, because it's not part of the process. So the question is in the business versus on the business. What are you doing on the business? So things like communication, enabling your employees. Maybe it's just you or you're a solopreneur. Either way, you have to be able to do the foundational aspects of business correctly. And AI businesses into that on the business aspect that was not previously there before. So maybe you're doing a little bit of it and it's just not great and it's not stellar, but you could do better. AI is going to come for you if you're not doing your fundamentals correctly.
I completely agree with you there. It is really highlighting some other aspects. The people who are winning have an advantage of relationships, judgment. They have their own methodology that is better than just anything that's off the shelf. One thing that I keep coming back to with AI is only as good as the context you give it. So if you don't give it very good context because you're a layperson and you don't know all the issues at play, sometimes AI can spot issues for you. But if you don't tell it, like, we need to manage this risk, we have to manage this type of relationship as we go forward, there's a lot of things that AI will get wrong, not because it's wrong inherently, just it didn't have as much information as it needed to give you the information to make a good decision.